hello, I hope you're having a great day. Today, we are back with Butterfly Soup 2. Last time, I said, oh, I'm a little allergy-y, but I'm not gonna let anything stop me from playing this game. I cursed it, because like the day after I recorded that, I lost my voice for like a whole week, so it still sound a little raspy. Please forgive. But I'm back. I'm like so antsy to get started because I had to wait so long in between because I couldn't record. But anyway, we're going to start. But before we start, I have to issue a public apology to Min and Jun because here I was last VOD being a fool, saying like, oh my god, this teacher, it's not a hard name. It's called Jun-Seo. It's called Min-Seo. Girl, I was saying their name wrong this whole time. For a whole 2 game, I've been saying their name wrong. So, who was the clown after all? I guess it was me, né? So, a little lesson, né? I was talking to my friend who's Korean about the names, and E-O in Korean is not like a A-O, it's So instead of like a Jun-Seo, it's not Jun-Seo, it's Jun-Se? I can't do it very well. I feel like I'm not doing it exactly how I heard it, but it's more like it's a sound instead of a E-O sound. So, Jun-Se, Min-Se, that's their name, not Seo. So, sorry. And if you knew that and were like, what is she doing? Sorry. When I found out from my friend, it actually reminded me, I think a long time ago, after I played the first game, I went on Brianna, her Tumblr, and she talked about how to pronounce the name, and I remember thinking like, oh my god, I've been pronouncing it wrong. And then, I don't know, that information just boom from my brain and I forgot and I did it again, but now we know. So, from this point on, I will say the right name as we're pretty close to the end, I think. So anyway, you're ready to get started to find out about this video about wolves. Let's go. Oh, I love this game so much. I missed it so much. Alright, what do we look at now? We already looked at dog, so we should look at playground. I'm sad we're too big for the playgrounds now. They should make playgrounds for teens and adults. That's what my friend says this all the time. Yeah, all the scenarios we come up with while playing pretend were so fun. The gun that shoot a smaller gun. You remember? I remember that. My favorite was the one where we pretended we were runaways, starting our own clan. Ooh. That one was so popular, some of the kids joining in weren't even our friends. That's cool. Sucks that the teachers made us stop because everyone was digging huge holes in the ground and making stuff out of mud. Was that why? I thought it was because it got too big. I remember like 30 of us were doing it. That's a lot! Whoa. Maybe it's a combination of both? I don't know. When I was a kid, we played war. There was always like playing war. Kids want to fight? I don't know. I mean, we didn't like physically fight, but it was like one side against another side and I don't know, doing like weird battle tactics and stuff. I didn't even dig anything. My house was just a bunch of pine needles I arranged in a circle shape. Although I did have a home. I had a home, that's true. You mean our house? We were married. Oh my god. In this pretend world, I mean. We were? I saved you from being kidnapped by bandits and I made you marry me as a reward. You did the exact same thing as the bandits then. No, I didn't. The bandits only wanted you for bad reasons, but I wanted you for nice reasons only. And you didn't say this game was your favorite? You must have liked it. These two are so cute. Realizing that Min's right, Dia is so embarrassed that she doesn't respond. Cute. What is this? Dead tree stump? Wait, didn't we look at the dog? Whatever, hold on. We'll do this thing. It's a dead husk of a tree stump. Dia, let's throw rocks at this tree stump. I bet we can knock the bark off of it. Why do you want to do that? Okay. They survey the ground for rocks to throw, but there's only dirt and twigs. We should look around for big rocks. Why do you want to freaking do that? Just leave it alone. Good idea. What? Oh, search for rocks. Search for rocks with the dog? And scours it down for rocks. Meanwhile, Dia watches the dog running around. If I were in charge of naming that dog, I named him Banana Dipped in Chocolate. This is a better name than Bucket. That's way too long. His first name can be Banana. I understand, because I name things really long too. His first name can be Banana. Middle name is Dipped in. Last name, Chocolate. Perfect! Oh, I like this Dipped in. That's very smart, Dia. That's still the exact same length. Yeah, but sometimes they need a first, middle, and last name. I understand. There's a decently big slab lying in the dirt. This rock will work. Now we just need to find one for me, too. This one's for me. This one's for you. How nice. Maybe over... yeah, maybe the kid found it. There's just sand here, no rocks. Ah, I thought maybe it'd be buried. Oh, Esther! Oh, Esther! Hair is different! And a choker! Choker? You look like one of those, like, you know those... Ah, my nail! One of those plastic chokers? The black ones from the 90s? I remember. Maybe, I guess early 2000s too. I had one. I had one that had a small, like, it wasn't a real garnet, but like a dark red stone. I was like, this is a garnet named after Garnet from Final Fantasy IX. Like, I was that child. Esther is seated at the bench fiddling with a camcorder. I like this hair, Esther. You look great. Oh, you're here too? Yeah, I'm being the cameraman. Akasha kept insisting I'd be good at it because I'm artsy, so... Esther is artsy. Did she do something to her hair? It looks way different than usual. It looks good. Well, I mean, she always looked good, though. This girl's so, like, polished for a teen, you know? Like, what the heck? Wow, your hair's so flat today. Flat? Thanks? It looks good. Esther gives her a weird look. Meanwhile, Dia searches the ground for big rocks. What are you doing? Looking for rocks? Have you seen any? There's a pretty big one over there. Esther points to a large stone on the ground. Thanks. This one's as big as my fist. That's pretty big. Yeah, this'll work. Work for what? This kind of thing feels like, I don't know. Like, Esther is like the high schooler, you know, more of like the full high schooler, and then these two are like more in the junior high sphere. You know what I mean? Because I feel like in 9th grade, or even like 8th grade too, there's like the children versus the teens, you know? I was definitely like a child. I was like a child until I was like 18. It's kind of, well, whatever, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Some people grow up faster than others. Yeah! Min hurls a rock at the dead stump. It hits it with a thwack, causing a small piece of dry bark to fly off. This is so fun. This is so fun. Cool. Yeah, she's so impressed by me. Throwing rocks at a dead tree stump. I bet she wants to kiss me so bad. Dia follows Min's lead and fires a rock at the stump. It slams into the stump so hard, its top half explodes in a shower of bark shards. Whoa! That was so badass! Thanks. She's the most perfect girl in the world. I want to know what Esther's sitting over here, just looking at them like, what is happening? Min has to hold herself back from grabbing Dia and kissing her senseless. I wish we didn't have to hide that we're dating. I get why we have to, but I wish I could just shout it from the mountaintops that you're my girlfriend. That's so cute. You guys are so cute. It's still true even if you can't say it. But it'd be nice to say it so everyone knows. Yeah, I know what you mean. I wish we could go on more dates. I want to go everywhere with you. You guys are so cute. The aquarium? That is the best kind of date. Aquarium date. Best kind of date. Maybe zoo date is a little bit better. Although this is objectively more romantic, you know? Zoo kind of smell weird sometimes. Aquarium doesn't usually smell too strong. PetSmart. PetSmart. Oh, PetSmart. Who doesn't like a Petco too? Those are both good. Home Depot light section. Airplane. Wait, did we talk about this? I think I talked about this in the first game. Didn't they mention Home Depot light section? I freaking love Home Depot light section. Airplane. Airplane! Why do you like flying? Not really. I like looking out the window and eating the pretzel packet. They don't even freaking give you a pretzel anymore. They don't give you anything anymore. They give you the Biscoff. Those are not as good. Give me the pretzels back. I want them. And Southwest gives you a little stir with your drink that's shaped like a heart. Really? I didn't know that. I never fly on Southwest, like ever. I don't think I ever flew on Southwest. But that's it. We haven't done it together before though, so I think it'd be fun. I want to see how you react to it. Me too. I want to see your face when they give you the heart-shaped stir thingy. We should each ask for a different free beverage and share so I get to try 2 drinks instead of just 1. This is cute. You guys are so cute. So cute. Imagining it makes Min's heart feel like it's going to explode. Forgetting her surroundings, Min surges forward to kiss her just as Dia does the same, causing their mouths to crash together unexpectedly hard. Ow. Oh, well. Sorry. Got too excited. That was the worst kiss ever. Let's redo it. Wait, won't people see us? Oops, I forgot. Maybe we should lie down in the grass. Huh? Why? That way it'll look like we're just wrestling. Okay. Somehow it feels more intimate this way though. If somebody see you laying down and kissing with somebody in a park, it feels more like, oh, than just seeing somebody standing up kissing, but whatever, okay. Dia lies down and Min gets on top of her and starts making out with her. It doesn't look anything like wrestling. This feels so much more intense. Dia clutches at Min's back as Min presses kiss after kiss to her lips. You're so cute. Do you know that? Maybe a little. Dia goes still underneath her and suddenly looking uncomfortable. What's wrong? A bug crawled under my shirt. I would scream and cry. Dia sits up and unsuccessfully gropes around her under her hoodie for the bug. Every neuron in Min's brain misfires as Dia hikes her hoodie all the way up over her bra, exposing her bare torso. Oh! I'm looking respectfully. Don't know where it went. Min is so distracted that it takes her a few seconds to notice the bug crawling on Dia's chest. Ah! Oh, it's a beetle! Oh, it's just a beetle. I got it. She grabs hold of it just as Akarsha and Noelle come jogging up to them. Oh, it's gonna look bad. Everyone has arrived. We should get into costume now. Wait, I didn't do the rest of it! Ah! Dia frantically pulls her hoodie back on. Whoa. I was just helping her. A bug crawled up her shirt. Where was it gonna crawl next? Down her pants? What the F? That's not what was happening. Look, the bug's right here. Min raises her hand to show it to them, but it's gone. Oh no, they're gonna totally think you're lying. Uh-huh. It must have flown off. I mean, I'm not judging. If I had a ticket to Boob City, I know what I'd be doing too. But literally here in broad daylight? Really? Oh, for F's sake, we literally weren't doing anything. I mean, they were kind of making out on the ground, so that's something. That's something. That's something. Dia's face is still flushed pink as they walk over to the others hand in hand. Hey, was she making you uncomfortable? I can make her stop. No, it's okay. Thanks for asking. I feel pampered with you. That's true. And it's a good thing. Good, because you deserve to be pampered. The group gathers around Sakura and Yuki as they haul a pile of clothes and props out of a duffel bag. Sorry we're late. I was turning my closet upside down trying to find everything. Any objections if I play music from my phone? Are you gonna play anime openings? Maybe. Then yes. You should just say it's like a Japanese music or I don't know, like a Japanese pop music. She probably will still know and say no. But you can't say maybe. How about K-pop? I just discovered this amazing... Oh my god! I'm ascending. I just discovered this amazing group called Super Junior. You remember Super Junior? I remember Super Junior. I remember Super Junior. I forgot the boy that I like in Super Junior. But I remember Super Junior. You remember Super Junior? I don't know what that is. You can play one song. Yes. She plays a song from her phone speakers and tries to untangle a Nerf gun from a coat belt. The people around me tell me I'm too aggressive. Oh, this isn't so bad. Isn't it great? Korean guys are so much better than American guys. How so? This face, I can relate to this face. They're also beautiful and kind-hearted, not smelly pervs like the guys here. I need to find myself an oppa. Oh man, this is weird. Should I say something? Say something. I guess she doesn't mean any harm by it. She's trying to appreciate the culture. Here, Min, this trench coat's yours. It's my brother's yoite costume. Yoite. I don't know yoite. It's supposed to have a hat too, but I think he lost it. Yoite? What the F is that? From the Maid. Oh, this is the nobody know. Oh, I don't know this at all. Hold on, I'm gonna Google it. You guys know this anime? I don't know this anime. I know this anime only because it either came up in Butterfly Soup 1 or it came up in freaking Palm Gets Wi-Fi. It's one of those. Freaking Brianna, she liked this anime. I never heard of it in my whole entire life, but you know, whatever. If you know, let me know if you know. Hold on, I gotta move this. For the amazing series, nobody know. Oh, duh. Wait a minute. Is this all anime stuff? I believe the correct term is cosplay. What? Akarsha! I thought you meant normal costumes, like Halloween costumes. No. Oh my god! Oh my god, look at you! Look at you with your hair down. Look, it's so cute. You didn't ask, so. Whatever you wearing, you look good, Akarsha. Akarsha! Cat Maid. That's good, that's good, that's good, that's good, that's good. My baby wolf costume. This is not a baby wolf, but it is a cat maid. But, you know, when you ask Sakura, and Yuki for a costume, you're gonna get this. You're not gonna get something else. You're gonna get this. This is exactly what you expect. How do I look? Oh, cute, cute, Liz, cute, cute. I wish there was more. But, you know, like I said in the last VOD, I'll take a headband. I'm happy with a headband. Cute, cute. Somehow it just feel like clashing. Like someone wearing cat ears. Is this really gonna come across as wolf? Yuki, this would have been more convincing if you had fursuits. Fursuits are so expensive though. I might become a doctor just to be able to afford them someday. Fursuits are expensive. Fursuits are expensive. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I feel like the people who make those custom one for the furries, like how much are they? How much are they? Have to be thousands of dollars. I'm very impressed by the, I almost said architecture, and that is not the right word. The way that they're made, it takes craftsmen to make those kind of things. I respect, we respect furries in this community, okay? We respect the furries. I am not part of the community, but we respect the furries. They have to do a lot of work, okay? It's not easy being furry. Okay. Also, you guys don't have to call me Yuki anymore. Oh! Are we gonna learn your actual name from, like, it's been so long. I realized a few days ago that going by a Japanese name in real life is kind of weird if you're not actually Japanese. Me too, actually. Even if we love anime, it's a bit much. Oh my god, growth. Oh my god. It took you all the way till now to realize that? Look, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. At least they realize at some point. They're kids, so it's kind of okay. You know what I mean? So, you know. Well, better late than never. Thank God. So, what are your names? Grace. Grace! Oh, Grace is a lovely name. I know a Grace, and she's very nice. Grace! 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 What the? And my real name is Saeda. I hope I'm saying this right. I feel like after the Jun and Min stuff, I feel like I question my ability to pronounce the name. I'm gonna go with Saeda, and I hope I'm right. I hope I'm right. At least that one sounds kinda like Sakura. Oh yeah, same first part, right, huh? Akarsha, what does your outfit have to do with being a wolf? You only need the ears and the paws to get that point across. So you're saying I should be naked? No, I'm not! Dia holds up her environmentalist costume. Where do I change? I use the restroom over there. It's just the one family room, so y'all all have to take turns getting changed. Unless, you know, you want Min to get more bugs off you. You freak whore! You're deranged if you think I'm effing her in a park bathroom. Yeah, that's probably, yeah, that's bad. That's bad. That's bad. That's bad. Is that probably the worst place? Probably. It's up there. It's up there. The one thing that I think is worse than a park bathroom is the, I don't know what they're called. Like a city bathroom? City bathroom? If you play Yakuza, I think you will know that like in Tokyo or in certain places, they have like a public restroom that's like in the city. I will never go in there. I will never go in there. I will never go in there. It's so scary. It's scary. It's a very scary place. Too dirty. I don't even want to go in there and freaking the Yakuza the video game. I don't even want to look at the virtual version of that. One-way ticket to Boob City. What? Stop calling my girlfriend Boob City! Why are you so obsessed with that phrase now? I'll go now. In the meantime, Min, can you help me pitch this tent? It's going to be the setting for your first scene. Oh, fine. I don't know how to make a tent. I cannot live in the wilderness or I will die. You know, I don't do that. So I can help too, since I don't need to get in costume. Ester! I really like this, Ester. Your hair is so cute. It's like a Karsha and Ester like switch hairstyle. Nah. Min helps Ester and Noelle carry the box with the tent in it. Look at this. The grass is wavy. Wavy grass. I don't understand why Akarsha keeps making those crass jokes about you two. It's not as if two girls can actually have sexual relations. Oh my god, Noelle. Oh my god. People said this though. I remember. Do you remember? I remember. People freaking said this a lot when I was in high school. And even then I was like, oh man. It's just, it makes me a little sad. What the hell are you talking about? Yes, they can. Are you dense? Humans weren't evolved for that. The anatomy makes it impossible. How's it impossible? You can use other body parts like your fingers. Fingers? You must be mistaken. Are we really having this conversation right now? No, it's true. I mean, girls love manga is a thing. What? Do you think that lesbians gave up sex for life? She did! How sad! Huh? How sad! How sad, nah. I knew somebody though in not in high school, yeah, in high school. I think it was like 9th grade, around this time. And he made like a big deal about how like, it's not physically possible for 2 men to have sex. And I was like, I can loan you some manga if you want to find out, because, you know, like, I think at this age, you don't really know much about the world unless you like look around on your own or something, you know? Yeah. Although, I feel like somehow 9th graders now, probably it's more rare, you know what I mean? Back in the day, those kind of things were more, I don't know, people didn't know or talk about it because it was more dangerous to talk about it. Not that it's not like, you know, it's just better than it was back in the day, ne? Is she serious? How sheltered is she? Yeah. Noelle is so shocked that she doesn't speak for a while. Huh? Esther wipes sweat off her brow and points at the clearing in the dry grass. That spot over there might look nice to film. Isn't it a bit close to the ravine, though? There's a steep downhill slope right behind it. Oh, someone's gonna fall. Someone's gonna fall! So, it's not like the tent's gonna teleport backwards after we've nailed it down. Yeah, unless a typhoon blows us over, I think it'll be fine. Alright, I see that I'm outnumbered. But don't say I didn't warn you. Min hears rustling behind her. She turns around and sees Akarsha making a leaf pile. Don't set it on fire! Don't set it on fire, please! Wait, is she trying to exploding leaf thing? Akarsha! That's not allowed! She's gonna freaking set a wildfire. As Noelle chases after Akarsha, Min and Esther lay down their tent in the spot they picked. She's so freaking anal. She's probably sexually attracted to laws. I like that. I bet she loses her mind whenever she sees jaywalkers. She does! It's like she thinks someone's gonna go, good job, Noelle. You're the best at following the rules, and give her a gold star for it. Was I kind of like this? No, I wasn't that bad. By high school, I wasn't that bad. But maybe 5th grade, I was like that. It was like, people shouldn't do bad things. I remember I went to a convention, and there was a person smoking. No, that was in 6th grade. And I remember turning to them and said, you shouldn't smoke because that gives you lung cancer and you're gonna die prematurely, so you should stop smoking. And it's like, oh, I don't know. I was like a little bit like that, you know? It's not a good look, but at the time you don't know any better, I guess. Min squints in confusion at the steps to set up the tent. I can't picture this shit. Where do the poles go? I have no idea. They crisscross in the middle, see? Here, just hold that end and stick it through the metal ring. Thank God for Esther. Oh, this is a fancy tent. Or is this just what tents look like? I was expecting like this one, you know? And it just has a sheet over. That's what I think of when I think of tents, not this. This could fit like 5 people, right? It's fancy. Like magic, the tent pops out into the 3rd dimension. Holy shit, you're like a camping prodigy. I mean, all I did was follow the instructions. Esther's smart. Now, we just have to drive the stakes into the ground. Oh. Min pounds each stake into the dirt with a large stone, enthralled that hitting something is actually constructive for once. F yeah! Meanwhile, Esther takes her sketchbook out of her backpack and starts writing in it. What are you doing? Esther stops, looking embarrassed. I'm writing down what you said earlier as inspiration for my webcomic, like for character dialogue. I've started doing this whenever something interesting happens, so I can remember it later. Oh, that's lovely, Esther! Esther! Promising young child, Esther! Huh? What did I say that was interesting? You said I was a camping prodigy, you know? Oh my god, I didn't even catch that! D, you know, instead of prodigy. What's so special about that? They're pretty much the same anyway. I don't know, I just thought it was a nice detail. Obviously, I'll only use it if you're okay with it, though. I mean, sure, I don't really care. What's it for again, a comic? Yep. What, like Garfield? Yeah, like Garfield. Huh? No, it's nothing like that. It's still a work in progress, but basically, it's about a bunch of teenagers who have the power to shift into alternate dimensions. It's kind of sci-fi-y, I guess. Oh, so like a superhero comic? No, there's no supervillains or anything. All their problems come from the way they use their own powers. Like, while you're in a parallel universe, you've gone from your original universe, right? But what if you get tied up with something while there and can't come back? That'd suck ass. I wouldn't get to see Dia or my friends or anyone anymore. Exactly. No one from the world you left behind would know why you disappeared and you become a missing person there. I always get so stressed out about that when reading Narnia and the time travel stories. I never heard her talk this much before. She was really hyped about her webcomic. It sounds good, actually. It sounds interesting. I like it. Esther! Anyway, a lot of miscommunication happens between the characters because of issues like that. No offense, but I can't stand stories that revolve around misunderstandings. It's so frustrating when the whole problem is literally just people being bad at talking. How come I feel like that's an insult to like half of the Japanese romance story? Although I am similarly feeling this way. Like, yeah, I think my least favorite trope, I think it's a trope, is when like the two people who are romantically, you know, into each other, something happens. Or worse, third party comes in and says, oh my god, I heard that A-chan said this and this. And then the character B is like, oh my god, A doesn't love me anymore. But really that wasn't the case. And then they don't talk for like a year. And it just wastes my time. And half the freaking manga is just garbage. And you know they're gonna get back together anyway. That's bad. That is bad, man. That is bad. If you hurt someone, it should be on purpose. But those kind of problems are the most realistic. In real life, people hurt each other by accident all the time. This is true. What did a freaking 9th grader know this knowledge of the world? Oh, Esther. Like how? You know how before our school became 93% Asian, it used to have a football team? They died because Asians don't care about football, right? Same as the real baseball team. Yeah, no one would go to the games. As a last-ditch effort to help them last year, my math teacher offered us 2 points extra credit for coming to a football game. So I went to help my grade. But as soon as I got home, my dad yelled at me for going to a game instead of studying. He didn't get that we had the exact same goal, me getting good grades. Wait, what ethnicity are you? Huh? I'm black and Chinese! Biracial! My god, biracial angel! Biracial angel! Okay, sorry. Esther! Esther, my child, Esther! Jun-Seo! No, that's Jun-Seo. Jun-Seo! My son, Esther, my daughter. And your dad's the black one? Yeah, he is. I didn't know black people cared about grades. Man! Man! That's like pretty racist of you to say. Bewildered, Min completely misses the tense stake she was trying to hit. Huh? How is it racist? Why would you assume black people don't care about their grades? I didn't mean it to diss or anything. I don't care about grades either. It's not like I was looking down on them. Oh my god, why is this like echoing a conversation I had with a family member like 2 weeks ago? For real. For real. But why even bring my race into it like that? I was just asking a question. Didn't you bring up your race first? You were talking about Asians. I'm Asian, so I'm allowed to say that. Sure, whatever. If I knew you'd be so effing sensitive about it, I wouldn't have asked in the first place. Wow, so instead of saying sorry, you're insulting me. What? Why the hell should I apologize? I wasn't even trying to be offensive. It's not like I purposely called you the N-word or something. I know, but that's like the worst thing you can do, yo. Wow, thanks for not calling me the N-word. I'm just saying you're overreacting. There's real racist people out there who hate minorities, and you're calling me racist just because I accidentally made one little mistake? It's not just one little mistake. You said weird, ignorant stuff like this all the time. No, I don't. Like what? Like when you randomly told me that my hair was flat. What was I even supposed to say to that? Yours too? Get a grip, that's not even real racism. You're seriously trying to explain what racism is to me, a black and Chinese person. Look, I'm a minority too. Us even fighting is so dumb. You being Asian doesn't mean you're not racist. The worst racism I've ever seen was when I went to China. God, you're being so stupid. Oh, Esther. The other thing too, man. I feel like this kind of thing is well, it's not something that everybody grapples with because a lot of people just kind of like just I don't know. I feel like there's so much like inherent racism in Asian American people because I feel like our like American society is very much like, hey, you know that like model minority thing? It's real. You should totally believe that. You should totally believe that. And then the other people who are also minority, they're just lazy and you're superior to them, so you should like also do the racism. Like that's kind of a built-in thing that I feel like you have to actively go against. I mean, that at least from my personal opinion. I feel like there's so many people in my family and so many people that I know that it's like they look down or on other like people of color and they just play into this like, I don't know, this crazy model minority stuff that is so not helpful and so it kills me. It kills me. It's something that you have to seriously look at, I think. Or even just frankly, not even other people like Asian on Asian racism. Oh my god, this is so strong. I feel like they're so strong. Like, oh, you shouldn't date Korean boy because Korean boy are like this. All of them are like this. Some people in my family, like, oh, you should not date Chinese people because blah blah blah. And it's like, what is happening? Like, it's tough. It's tough. There's a lot of layers to it, and it's hard sometimes. I think for people, especially when you're younger, to try to navigate that. I don't know. Especially when you live in a racist society, and America is like so a racist society, you have to kind of figure out what has lashed onto you, and I don't know, like how you're gonna kind of weed it out. Because just not doing anything about it and being like, well, I'm fine, like I'm not like that, I'm not like so bad. It's like kind of giving yourself a pass to not weed yourself or something, weed your garden, and then when you don't do that, then I don't know, it can grow into something really bad. Or you like this example where it's not like Min purposely was trying to like hurt Esther or be like those freaking kids in Florida, but it's still not okay. So yeah. Esther throws her steak on the ground and storms off. Dumbfounded, Min just stands there with her heart racing a mile a minute. How did it blow up like this? I wasn't even trying to start something. Shit, did anyone else hear us fighting? Min nervously looks around, paranoid that her friends heard what happened. It's hard to tell if they did. Min frantically hammers the last steak in place, her stomach churning with a mixture of shame and panic. She hears footsteps behind her and nearly has a heart attack when she turns to see Krista walking over. OF! What if Esther told Krista I'm racist against black people? She's black too. I don't want her to hate me. She might even kick me off the team. Need any help with the tent? No, I'm good. I guess you could say it's not tend to be. Alright, that one was kind of good. I hate to say it. But I like that one. That one was kind of good. You know, the only the only character who can get away with those kind of jokes is Sans. Sans has the license to kill in my personal, I don't know, life philosophy. Anyone else, no. Sans can get away with anything. Yeah. I should be extra, and Toriel, those two. I should be extra careful not to offend her. But this is not good though, yo. Haha, great joke. Thank you. I feel like not enough people appreciate my puns. Look at you! Wait, is this freaking Haruhi, Suzumiya? That's right? The something Haruhi Suzumiya. The dance, Kyon and Itsuki, I shipped them when I was baby. I didn't even watch the freaking show, but I was like, oh, Itsuki, right? That was his name? Itsuki? Itsuki, like, totally likes Kyon. So, like, they should be together, because that'd be cute. I don't know. That's all it took. That's, like, literally all it took back in the day. Having donned her reporter costume, Noelle returns to place a sleeping bag inside the tent. Min, it's your turn to get changed. Where did Esther go? We were about to start shooting. I can't tell her Esther left because she thinks I'm racist. She just randomly walked off. What? How come? Who knows? She's so weird. Also, hair out of the freaking, bun is not the right word. Braid. Looks good. It looks good. Man, nah. This is bad. You need to talk to somebody about this and kind of like a third party helping. And then talk to Esther. Don't talk to Esther yet. Like a kind of, this is good. This is actually really good. I like that they brought this, I like that Brianna Leigh wrote this kind of thing in here. Because it's something that I think is very important, you know? Who knows? She's so weird. In the park restroom, Min quickly changes to her evil hunter getup. I'm going to be sweating buckets wearing all of this. What? I want to see. I see a turtleneck. I want to see. I love a turtleneck. I love a good turtleneck. Wearing all this in this weather. What? Not day. What month is it? Is it like a summer? Not summer. It's gonna be Valentine's Day soon, right? No, it was Valentine's Day. Whatever. Thank God they couldn't find the hat, or it would have been even worse. Oh my god! Cute! This cat is from the... what was it called? Neku and Beat and Shibuya and World Ends With You? Right? Whatever. Dia perks up when Min rejoins the group. Look how cute you are. You look cool. You should get a coat like that for real. Normally this would send Min over the moon, but she feels so sick to her stomach she can't properly appreciate it. You need to talk to Dia. Be like, Dia, come with me to the restroom. Talk. Well, it's too late now because she already changed. But like, still, I think you need to talk about it. Thanks. It's me, your racist girlfriend. Dia definitely wouldn't want me to be with me anymore if she found out I was racist. Ah! Do I look okay? You look so cute in glasses. Is this a character from something? It does kind of give off nerdy animal lover energy. No idea. Esther, I like your hair. Oh yeah? Thanks. Bun buddies! Yeah! Bun buddies! They begin shooting the first scene in front of some trees. This is the Channel 2 News reporting from Boise, Idaho. Why are they in Idaho? Environmentalists have been in an uproar ever since the Obama administration approved of delisting the grave wolves from the endangered species list. Even replaying the conversation in her mind is getting Min worked up again. I can't believe Esther had the nerve to call me racist. When we were in Florida, kids used to call me and my brother that, I'm not gonna say it, and try to beat us up. Why would I be racist when I hate racists more than anyone? It doesn't make any sense. I wasn't even trying to insult her. I think the thing to remember here that is hard, I think, for this age is that it's not so black and white, right? It's not so black and white. That, like, it's not that, I don't know, like, you're either, like, completely pure angel baby where you've never had a racist thought, you've never said a racist thing, you're pure and you're perfect. And then the people who aren't like that are saying the N-word, are doing the Florida thing, you know, those kids. And like, and there's none between. Because a majority of, like, I don't know if anyone's perfect. You know, there's just, like, levels to it. And, like, I think that there's a lot of people who have, like, a good heart who are trying and, like, really believe that, like, everyone is, like, equal and they're not trying to be, like, an asshole about stuff. But, like, they just don't know people or they, I don't know, they have some, like, weirdo thing or their grandpa say, oh, people are, like, who are like this or like this. And then they're just like, okay. And they just think that's fine. And then it takes, like, kind of this kind of thing to happen that's very, very uncomfortable and very, like, kind of affronting and making you kind of realize, like, oh, shit. And it's hard to accept that, like, you would do something without really meaning to. Like, your intention was not to hurt somebody, but you hurt somebody. It can be very hard to accept that, you know? But I think that not even just, like, in a racist thing, that's just something that happens as you get older and trying to be able to kind of admit and be okay that you don't know everything, you know? It can be hard. It can be hard. Because everyone messes up, you know? But it's important to, like, own that and listen to the person that is saying, like, you know, actually, like, that's not okay, you know? But I understand Min's kind of, like, a pushback feeling, because, especially when you're like, racists should die, and then to feel like, I don't know, like, I'm not like that. I don't know. It's complicated, man. Like, good luck going through life getting offended by every tiny thing you see. Right? Are my standards just totally messed up or something? And stomps on a random twig and crushes it into tiny pieces beneath her combat boots. You need to talk to Dia. You need to talk to Dia. You need to talk to Dia. What's wrong? Ugh, I'm just having a weird day. Do you think I'm racist? No? How come? You're good to me and curious about other cultures. Why? No reason, just checking. Okay, we got it. Let's move on to the next shot. Dia goes over to stand in front of the camera. Ma'am, can you introduce yourself? I'm an environmentalist with a degree in wildlife ecology. My research has led me to believe it. Bro, can you speak up a little? After a few takes, they manage to capture halfway audible clip of Dia talking. They move on to the next scene. Soon, it's time for... I actually, though, I will say, when I am recording, like I am right now, I can talk like normal. Like, I feel comfortable. And then, I just try to pretend like this isn't going onto the internet. That's why, when I initially started streaming a while ago, it was scary, because I was like, oh god, oh jeez. Like, I purposely turn off the, like, how many viewer and stuff like that. I don't want to know, because it makes me very anxious. But, like, doing it like this, where it's, like, it's a VOD, and if I wanted to just, like, delete this recording, I could and no one would know. You know what I mean? It makes me feel like, oh, it's fine, it's fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. That when I had to do my projects for school, recording I was fine, because it's like, oh, it's just me and my friend. And then, when they have to play the thing in front of the class, then you want to die. Then you get nervous. But then no one's looking at you. They're looking at the screen. So, it's so much better than giving a presentation. Yeah, I think so. Soon, it's time for the Evil Hunter's interview. Min reviews her lines before getting into place. Okay, I'm set up. Action! Next, I'm interviewing a hunter who's who's camped out in the Idaho wilderness. Hello there. How do you feel about the removal of gray wolves from the endangered species list? Esther could straight up ruin my whole life if she said something right now. Yes. Give me a minute. I just woke up. It's the afternoon? The sleeping bag I was sleeping on was full of rocks. Anyway, I feel ecstatic about the delisting. I can't wait to kill tons of wolves. Hold up, cut. You skipped a line. What line? The part about how the delisting removed protections for wolves from hunters? Alright. Hello there. How do you feel about the removal of gray wolves from the endangered species list? I feel ecstatic. The delisting removed protections for wolves in the Idaho and... Sweating profusely, Min tries to focus and remember her line. Ma'am? Hello? Don't call me ma'am. What? Why not? I don't like it. I'm not a woman or something. Are we talking about your character or in real life? Cut! Come on, don't break the fourth wall! After Min botches her 10th try, Noelle looks about ready to explode. Are you even trying right now? We're going to be stuck here all day because of you. Shut up! I am too trying. Why don't we... Liz, the voice of reason. Liz, why don't we take a little break? It'll probably help us, all right? Reset. Yeah, I feel like once you mess up like at least 3 or 4 times, you have to stop and like do something else for a little bit. Eh? Yeah, let's go stare at the lake or something. Don't say it like that, it sounds weird. We can hide all our backpacks and stuff in the tent. I guess it can't hurt. Lake. I've never been to a lake before. Is that true? Yeah. Is that true? No. When I was 7. When I was 7, I went to a lake and a goose chased after me. So, that was the only time I've been to a lake. My friend and I got chased by a goose. Two geese? We had a bread bag and we were feeding the smaller, like, ducks. And then the geese came and scared us and they chased after us. And since then, I've hated geese. The group trudges over to the lake. Dia sits down with Min by the water's edge. We need to talk. We need to freaking talk about what happened to Dia. And, like, this is not good. And then we need to freaking talk to Esther. Because you can't leave it like this. You can't leave it like this, yo. Glance over with Esther. Esther is sitting with Grace. Oh, it's so weird. I'm like, who's Grace? Oh, yeah. Grace and Saida on a nearby log. I hope I'm saying it right. Is it E? Saida? Maybe it's Saida. Because if it's Saida, like how I'm saying it, maybe it's only one E. But 2 E's, at least in English, is like cheese. You know, chi-e. So, Saida. I went to school with someone who's named Said. Saida? Maybe this is like a feminine version of Said? I don't know. I'm trying my best. I don't know. That's a problem when it's only text. You can't hear it and then try to like mimic it, you know? It's hard, man. It's hard. That's why I've been doing the freaking Jun-Seo, Min-Seo for this whole time. If I heard it, I wouldn't say that. Should I try to talk to her? Yeah, but I think you should talk to Dia first. You need to talk to somebody and like get your head around it a little bit better. Third party need to come and untangle your brain. And then you should talk to Esther. That might piss her off even worse. I probably shouldn't. I wish my hair would go prematurely gray. This is such a teenage thing to say. I feel like, why would you say this as an adult? I wish my hair would go prematurely gray. Having white hair would be so cool. Me too. Even though no one else would see it. That's not true. I can show my hair to my family and other girls. It's true. She used to charge her other girls $20 to see her hair in the girls' bathroom. I like that. How'd you know? Did you pay to see it? Yep. If you're interested, Esther, I'll let you see it for a special discount of $10. I'll pass. You sure? Limited time offer. Why is it limited time? Your hair's always gonna be there. For all you know, I could be dyeing it a crazy new color every day. It could be blue, purple, pink, and you'd never know unless you check. Oh crap, maybe I should pay to see it again. You're seriously falling for that? She's making money. Look at the lake. Ugh, I hate naturey lakes like this. Why? Ha! You hate naturey lakes? Why? It's nice here. Yeah, calming. Water is calming. Unless it's like a, you know, typhoon or something crazy. It just reminds me of shit that happened to me in Florida. Ah, I see. Yeah, I see. What happened? I mean, it's pretty much the same as the other stories I told you. I just on a field trip that got ruined by racists. So now places like this are cursed. Ah, don't let them curse the place. You have to make a good memory at a lake now, and then it can like override the bad memory, or at least cancel it out. You can't let them ruin lakes. Come on. What did you mean earlier about not being a woman? Do you mean age-wise? Oh, it's hard to explain. Oh my god, Min never told Dia about the thing. That was between Akarsha and Min, ne? In the bathroom, in the NPR, right? I've never really told this to anyone before. It's probably going to be confusing. That's okay. I don't really like being thought of as a girl. But I'm not 100% removed from it, if that makes sense. Being called a woman or a lady is way worse, like disgusting. I definitely don't want strangers seeing me to think, oh, that's a woman. What do you want to be then? Or what do you want them to think? I don't know. I'm still figuring that part out. Dia tilts her head, perplexed. You know, though, man. I feel like, and obviously, I only know my experience, ne? Because, you know, that's the only experience I know. There was somebody in my high school who was gender, non-binary. I actually don't know. Gender non-conforming? Is that a dead term? That's what I used to know it as for a long time, but I feel like now everyone says non-binary. But the point is, this person, what was the subject of is bullying, but it wasn't just bullying. It was like everybody talked about them. Like everybody talked about them, being like, "Oh my god, I forgot the name. It doesn't matter." And I actually shouldn't say it anyway. It was like, "Do you think that is a girl? That's a girl. No, that's a boy." And like debating constantly. This person's name was in everybody's mouths. Like I remember, well, not me, but I remember thinking and like seeing them because one of my friends was friends with them, and like it was a whole mess. But they were basically like the only like gender non-conforming out person at my school, and it was like a very novel thing back in the day. Like it caused a lot of what's the right word? Attention. And then people were like, oh, that they're a lesbian, or like they have to be gay, and like really not understanding the difference between gender and like sexuality, and like it was a mess. It was a freaking mess. Don't get me wrong, girl is my favorite gender. Like, you're a girl, and you're the best thing that's ever happened to me. I just only feel any connection to being a girl in really specific situations. No, I know. Sorry, I'm just trying to wrap my head around it. Can I still call you my girlfriend? Yeah, I like being your girlfriend. And I like being lesbian. I'm not that into the being a girl part, but I super relate hard with the no interest in men part. Okay. It's more stuff like being called ma'am or Mrs. that really skeeves me out. That's fair. I know it doesn't make that much sense. Like, gender's not real in the first place, so... No, it makes sense. I feel like I already knew that before you said it. You're okay with it? To Min's relief, Dia nods. It's very you. It's kind of cool. Like, you're a gender outlaw. Oh my god! Gender outlaw! Can we just call all non-binary people gender outlaws? That's so cool. Gender outlaw! Oh my god, I'm gonna call my friend gender outlaw. That's it. Gender outlaw. I'm gonna use that forever. Yeah, that's me. I like it. I'm so lucky to have the sweetest, kindest, purest girlfriend in the world who has to be protected at all costs. I definitely can't let her find out about the racist thing. Ah, you need to tell somebody. Min, you need to tell somebody. You need to talk about it. This is not good. Oh, look at the lake again. Min continues to watch the clear, rippling water. All of a sudden, Noelle yelps and turns indignantly to Akarsha. Did you just throw a rock at me? Nope, maybe it was the water. The water threw a rock at me? It was just a little pebble, right? I bet the waves could have picked it up. She definitely threw a rock at her. Krista sighs from the bench she and Liz are sitting on. Why is it that wherever we go, we end up babysitting people? Yeah, man. Do you think it's a firstborn child syndrome? Is it? You might be onto something. What about only child? I think I'm kind of in this situation. I think so. My siblings are pretty immature, so it's usually up to me to make sure the house doesn't burn down. What if we started actually acting really immature too? Then somebody else would be forced to pick up the slack. How do you propose we do that? I don't know, maybe we should just start talking with no filter. Instead of thinking about what we say, we just say whatever pops into our minds first. Very interesting. What would those two say? Without filter, I can't imagine it. I can't imagine it. Min rereads the script. When she reaches the end of the packet, she flips it over to make sure there's nothing on the back. To her horror, the backside is covered with a dense array of numbers and numerical operations. The heck is this? It looks like a serial killer wrote on it. Oh, it's just a puzzle I made up. You would make a puzzle. Using the digits 1, 2, 5, and 7 only once each, you create expressions using any operations that result in each integer from 0 to 100. What in the actual hell would you possess you to do that? It's called curiosity. When I look at a clock, I like to make the numbers do this. When I look at the clock, it's because I want to know what time it is. God, you're effed in the head. Somehow, I'm interested in people who think like that. Because I could never. That could never be me. Numbers, useless. No purpose for me whatsoever. I only need words, don't need numbers. That somebody who can do things creatively with numbers, that's very interesting to me. I want to talk to somebody like that. It's like they're from a different planet. Alien. I like it. After the brief break, the group gets back to filming. You know what? I've been recording for a while. I'm gonna cut it here. You're gonna have to wait till next time. Yes. So that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed. I enjoyed it. It's so good to be back. It's good to be back. I have missed this game so much. Yes. I feel like this time it got kind of beefy because I went off into tangent. This went in a different, what's the right word? I thought it would just be super goofy doing this. But there's actually something very serious and very important that's in Min's storyline that I'm very, very fascinated where it goes and seeing how she grapples with it. And I feel like we learn more about the I guess side character, Esther, and the fact that we know Sakura and Yuki's real name now is wow. We really got to know people this time, this fun, eh? Esther, my daughter, Esther. I'm very excited about knowing more about Esther too. It was cool. Yes. So I hope things get resolved in a good way. Yes. We'll have to find out and wait and see. So, until I see you next, remember to be kind to others, especially yourself. Take care and I'll see you later. Okay. Bye-bye.